Yeah, well, we know there's a complete other ship that's under here somewhere that we haven't relocated. This is the North America 1843. The ship that was identified as that in the 1960s at the time when they found it, and so we know this is a different ship. So there's at least two, and then this plaque we're sitting on is supposed to be, you know, the trig point for the survey of the city of Bunbury based on the mast of the Samuel Wright. So potentially, if this closure of the survey is within a metre and this is the point, there could be another one right under us here. So there's one over there somewhere, there's the one we've just located, and then perhaps one here. So if there's three American whaling ships from the 1840s within 100 metres. See the top of the deck, that's the scale, so 7 metres there, and so if we're here, we've got 3 metres of the ship's hull below the current level that we're working at, which would make, it's pretty much the water line. So this entire bottom half of the ship is preserved in the mud.
What is almost ironic is that as maritime archaeologists we talk about wreck sites, but often we're talking about fragments of construction, fragments of timber. You know, the seas destroyed the rest, and here we have far more than we normally ever see from a wreck site. So it's really a wonderful resource for an archaeologist.
This could be one of our 1840s wrecks, so either the Samuel Wright or the North America 1840, because the other one was identified as the North America 1843. It was the perfect length and it correlated with the information we had. But the way this is lying, which is a bit more, it's 114 degrees southeast, which is almost east-west, and the Samuel Wright was certainly recorded as lying east-west. Well, this is very very significant. I think it's probably, it's a good defining moment for even maritime archaeology in Western Australia to find one of these whaling ships, if it is what we think it is. And so there will be, if there's more in this particular area, it would be an absolutely really unique and significant resource of a particular type of vessel, along with all of the other material that's been washed up and other wrecks that are in this area. So it's incredibly a rich area.
Well, if history is important, this is really important. It ties in with people's diaries from the 1830s, with knowledge, with people recovering material and building, making buildings from ships. It's a direct touch. It's I've said before, but it's like there's a recipe of a cake, but you don't know what the cake tastes like. You only know what the recipe says it is, but when you actually have the ingredients in the cake, then you know the taste of it. And this is history. You can read books, you can look at paintings, you can look at maps, but when you actually touch the past with whatever it is, whether it's a medieval castle or whether it's a early whaling ship here, and this is early for this local history, so it's become very specific to Bunbury and to this point, this geographic point here. And that I think makes it so important, that it gives us the direct contact with 180 years ago.